Buongiorno, it's Blade again from Cardio Security, and today we're looking at the MOMO range. Here at Cardio Security, we offer a wide range of MOMO products. Now, we do have a stand in the shop, so if you'd like to come and touchy-feely, see which one you likey, then feel free to do so. But we have the full range on our website also, the tuning store and Cardio Security. But today we're looking at 3 of the best-selling steering wheels that we have on offer, and a few other accessories, but we'll get to them in a second. But we have the Monte Carlo, the Prototypo, and the Mod.07. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the Monte Carlo. So this is a 90s oriented kind of street racer style steering wheel. So these come in a 320 and a 350mm diameter. So depending on what vehicle they're going in and what you prefer, you can choose from there. So it's a black leather finish and a 3-spoke design. You get a silver horn button for the middle. Now it's a nice finish, very thick, wide finish, and you get basically little thumb indents here, and then a thicker part for your 10:2 driving if you'd like that. But yeah, it's a nice red stitching. You get the special genuine leather tag here. But yeah, really nice steering wheel, definitely for almost like a go-kart style. So if you like that kind of style, it's very nice. Now you may have noticed this steering wheel we had fitted in our Slam Sanctuary S2000, so it definitely suited that down to the ground. So it gives you an idea what kind of car it works in. Now prices on these start from $269.95. Obviously price depends on what size you go for, because it comes from 320mm, which is this one, to the 350. Okay, so the next wheel we're going to go on to is the Mod.07. So this wheel is definitely a track-inspired racer style steering wheel, because you've got obviously much more deeper dish. It's going to stick out to you a bit closer, and then you have the yellow center marker. So obviously these come in multiple different finishes. So you can have the actual wheel itself in an Alcantara like this, or suede, or you can have it in a leather. So I personally prefer the Alcantara, but obviously just bear in mind that these are designed for race cars with people wearing gloves. So if you're using your dirty mitts all the time, they might get a bit worn, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, this particular one is a black finish. You can have them in multiple different colors. They only come as a 350mm, so just bear that in mind. And another thing to bear in mind as well, if you're using a hub and even a quick release kit, this is going to stick very close to you. So just bear in mind, if you've got long legs, you should be okay sitting quite far back, but this is going to stick quite close, so just bear that in mind as well. But prices on these start from $219, obviously going up in different variants with the materials used. So we have one of these fitted in Palm's Porsche 997. Probably not the first choice that most people will go to for that kind of car, but I think Palm thinks he's a bit of a boy racer, so he likes this kind of style. But it's nice, it does suit the car quite nicely. Okay, now lastly, certainly not least, the Prototypo. Now this is by far our most popular steering wheel. It goes in multiple different vehicles. There is loads of variants of this. Particular one I have in front of me here is the black edition. It's all black, basically. That's the main setup of this one. But you have different colors, materials. You have different styles of leather. So there is, obviously this particular one is just your normal black leather. They do a heritage line, which is like a distressed, softer leather, which is slightly thicker as well, usually for older vehicles. But yeah, this kind of finish, obviously it's a bit more of a flat face design, nowhere near as deep dish as the Mod.07. So usually for like a GT kind of car, a bit more of the easy rider setup. You can get different horns for them, horn buttons. Yeah, really versatile setup on these. They do even ones with wooden wheels themselves. They're not necessarily the Prototypos, but they do very similar designs with the 3-spoke style. We have one of these fitted in Raj's 964 Porsche, and that suits it perfectly, down to a T. It's definitely a good setup for that car. Now, mentioned there's different materials, and there's also lots of different sizes. So starting at 320mm, they go up from 320 to 350, all the way up to 370. And personally, I think that's a bit more like a boat steering wheel, but that's each to their own, I guess. But the actual steering wheels start at £229, and like I said, on all the others, it depends on materials and which style you go for, which is going to depend on the price. Okay, so we've gone through the top 3 range here. You've chosen your steering wheel. How are you going to fit it on your car? It's a good question. You're going to need one of these bad boys. So this is a boss kit or a hub adapter. Now, every single car needs one of these. Well, say that, apart from some vehicles which has a spline straight into one of these, but most of the time you're going to need a hub adapter. Now, obviously when you take the steering wheel off your car, it's going to expose a splined stick, basically. Every single one is different for every single car. Now we need to know specifically what vehicle you have to give you the right adapter. It's very, very important. These will come with the other parts that you need. You need to tell us if you have, if you need an airbag resistor as well. But yes, this is the most important part. You cannot fit the steering wheel without this boss kit here. Now, obviously this is specific for the MOMO steering wheels. This is a MOMO boss kit. It may fit other steering wheels, but we cannot guarantee that, unfortunately. But yeah, essentially all you're doing is putting that on first, bolting that on, and then putting the steering wheel and bolting that onto that. So it all becomes a fixed unit. Now these start from £70 and very dependent on what vehicle you have as to what the prices be, but usually around £70 to £75. Okay, so as well as the steering wheels and the boss kits, MOMO do a range of other accessories which we keep in stock also. So we have steering wheel covers. So if you don't want to buy a whole steering wheel, you can just buy the covers that would go over your existing steering wheel. Multiple different colors and configuration options on these. You have different horn button colors. So if you're not quite happy with the one that comes with the steering wheel, you can change it up a little bit. If you want to purchase a separate one, we have multiple colors, as you can see. We've got red, we've got grey, we've got blue, we've got silver, and other colours available as well. And then you also have lumbar support and other cushions available as well to aid in your comfortness in the vehicle. And as well, they also do carpets. So these are universal carpets. They're not tailor-made per vehicle, but they're universal carpets with nice, obviously, designs on them. Different colours available in those as well. So they also offer a range of gear knobs as well. They have loads and loads of different options on these. You can go for an old school style gear knob, or you can go for like a new racer style with different materials. This is a racing style with Alcantara on it. So if you have an Alcantara steering wheel and you want to match your gear knob to that, you can do that also. If I personally had a choice out of what we have on the table here to put into my own vehicle, I think it's a difficult one, to be fair, but I think I'd personally go for this. I just quite like the go-kart style of this steering wheel and the kind of indents, and it just feels very nice in the hand. A really nice steering wheel. And then I think, because you've got the leather stitching in this one, I think I'd go for, where's the red one? Red horn button, definitely. I think that would work quite nicely. And then maybe I'd get some red design floor mats as well, make it all nice. Okay, so as you can see, we have a wide range of MOMO products available and in stock as well. So if you want to head down to the shop, you can check it out. We have a display cabinet of different MOMO products available and a display stand with different steering wheels that you can touchy-feely, as I said, so feel free to do so. If not, you can head over to our websites, Car Security and the tuning store. They're on there as well. Prices are on there as well. And if you'd like to see any other brands or products in these videos, make sure you comment down below and we will check them out and we'll try and get them on the channel as best we can. Now, that's pretty much it for me. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm going to take this one.